think there's getting a little bit of there's a little bit of confusion here about the definition of democracy. I mean, if democracy is, the will of the majority, if the democracy is, reflecting the will of the people, you just said, social media reflects the will of the people, so that's not democratic. But is that really true? I mean,
that's kind of a zinger line. I want to see what your response is to that.
Because
if you don't mind, and I'll come back.
A democracy is not democratic outcomes. A democracy is a society based on a commitment to a certain understanding of how politics functions, a certain understanding of how civil society functions, and how rights and liberty are maintained. And if democracy produces results like Viktor Orban or Brexit or things that actually undermine the underlying values of democracy, that it's democracy that cannibalizes itself.
So you're saying if you don't like the outcome of a vote, that
I'm saying that we see the election of authoritarian leaders who are destroying the foundations of democracy. And so democracy, yes, okay, great. Viktor Orban won a vote in Hungary, but he's also Erdogan won a vote in Turkey, but they're using their powers to arrest journalists, eliminate core rights, to extend their terms indefinitely.
I interrupted, Emily. I want to let you complete. If you can
Sure.
remember where you were.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
I mean, I just think this debate is getting a little bit skewed between social media is good for democracy, and we're arguing social media is good for the democracy, or the outcomes that we like, the democratic outcomes that we like. And the truth is, democracy is sometimes yields results that we don't like. That's why it's democracy.